Yo abusia and then ye kwa discuss enkola spirituality niema ye ne ye manu wo fie a omo ye no mo practice spirituality nanso ye ni ho idea eno nende no ye beba abe discuss niema bi a ye hu a ye se su ni mfaso ye nwi hu mpo ne ye hu se de abofra we ye ma no this kind of attention and ye nye say ma no eno nende ye be discuss absurdity. And any topic and they discuss ye better 3 stages. Ye better spiritual things children do. Ne ya ba better swirling spiral. Na fe ya ba better spirituality. Na eto de be a spirituality no when it comes to Africa, spirituality ni ye ade a ehu na ya tete. Inti ye intimi nto ye bo nhwe hu se ade nti na abofra ye wo no onim hwe no mprehwe ne honam emre no mpe troubles na ni panyinya no be ya akokora ne abrewa ne sesu nyina betutu afi nenum se de awo ba woni se no na afi waye mre wutumi hye na taade o ma na duane kra o se wo ma maduane niye ye nwin se niam yi ho enhwe emfen enti ase de enti nipa mpo e wa asase so nti de bia na ye de niama e chechire ye ho. It's been a while since we talked about spirituality for children. Unse na every month me ye one episode e de man kwala no. It's been a while ye nti ende no me pese ye nsan embo hono mu. Today we will, but don't think you are an adult so it does not apply to you. Because almost it is obi aya abofra ontumi mba awurade ho. Enu nti no almost say so obebe awurade ho a age yawo foforo. The truth is that the key to ascension is in being a child. And I will use a Bible verse to explain a bit about that. Inti no men kasa we nkola episode nti and I say baby a obetie we awie no obeti the word born again no ase na fe we huni a obeye ene ne ensese woye. Because ye ka born again na omo ka so omo de wo ko hye nsuo ni mu a when they say born again, it's all about the mindset, renewal of the mind. Bible akasa ade we multiple times. But so ukoka born again asema obi ntimi nti ase say it's all about shifting from the left hemisphere to the right hemisphere. Honestly, if ye be wi ase a ye di ni mfa no ne ye de ba nti ye ba aha no mu niama no nyina mfa ye ho. Ye angels, ye God, say ye wo ye nya. Ye ba na ya be shift ni ya drop 80% of our strength ni ya yire ye one shift akọ the left hemisphere no na ha niama nko a asem ni nyina ne se braha be shift kwa ha na shift bra back body ni mpa awutim no te ase eni na wuso awuntumi nya hwe ba wunya wa wo ne akokora atena mo am work home ni ade you can testify to this o ma na aduane o so me o ma aduane wasan ba back abeya abofra. It simply means that brahana be experience ahanu muniama no nemo mu no menka ho hu se ahoden na wo di experience haniama no wo di dwuma nso e be boa wa ma wa back to the right eno na ya almost say baptism, renewal of the mind, salvation, ascension. Ningina is talking about you being here and shifting to this place. Inti eno ade ye behwe inti ye kan nwin say me de me nya akola nti eno emfa me ho efa wo ho. Matthew chapter 18 verse 1 to 3. And I read, "Truly I say to you, unless you turn and become like children, you will never enter the kingdom of heaven." Ha, sadie we a bigger problem for us. Bible na account or say intimate ndwin say we abofra because uniama na waso egu wadwene nim no wadwene ni nye plain te say abofra adwene a onfa light bill ne water bill ne rent emfengu mo ndwin car ondwin ye dan a obesi ni nyina ho na adwene ni ye sa plain eno na ye plain e be boa wo ama wa shift. The other day somebody was asking me say Maame Grace inti ye be ye dan e na ye be shift free the left hemisphere no across the right hemisphere is in the Bible. Or say by their fruit ye shall know them. When you are in the left hemisphere or using the left hemisphere, your behaviors, you want car, you want house, you want this, you are never satisfied, you hate. Ehonum na wo want to be irritate you. But when you are the right hemisphere, you are grateful that you woke up this morning. Na wa wo sori kwa adwaye ko dware ye na wa wo fa atade ye hye ye. Na unya akokwa ya tutu bi na wo de fa awanum. Na afei wa wo de wo ki bie wo door na wo wure mu koda at the time a wo pese wo da. Na wanso bi e wo door na wo pie ye enye obi na bi eto wo punu mu e de safo akọ ni fie na ade e chin ye obebie wo punu e ka kire se pie se wamba wotumi hye dan nim anytime agi nipa naba wei ene ye friend se salvation fa hodie wei na nipa ntia senti na me ka kire nipa ne se wo pese wo hu so bi operate from the left hemisphere wo be hu na obo mpa ye na car na bo mpa ye na sei na mi twa yade mu o na mi yesenyo o na mi kwa dia all operating what right hemisphere no wo kura mfa ne ho se nkrofo se ma me nka se mi wu a but at the end of the day that's what we are all here to experience. But almost say mama nti mejaika. But the truth of the matter is, when you are operating from the right hemisphere, you don't actually care. Enye bare se wuda se wuwu na se eya na nkrofo se nti wo mpie kakra e na wo nkwa na wo nye say no. I don't do any of those things. Enye se misuro ana se ye bibi. They don't matter to me anymore. Inti no ena we aye tattoo ena we etue na so ena do ye judgmental. You are still operating from the left hemisphere. When you are at the right side, you don't actually care. Body ni kura important. Eno nkyere se mentwitwi wo se ebinum consciousness enti omo so omo na omo anya ni nyane na omo tena ho no ma the giant diffusers ni kura omo timu no omo ho ejimu chese wo home kura enye yie ni nyina na ma e dey attribute to consciousness. So we operate what the right side na no na omo kasa wo ya akola, you are not actually bothered. Just like akola enfa no Bible na kan yo e na macha. Now let's look at Luke chapter 18 verse 16 ni enfa nto so ni enhwe. Let the children come to me and do not hinder them, for to such belongs the kingdom of God. Bible na kan yo o say mam sin kwala ne kwan mo kwan na we no mu sei e na osra hindie no eye omo dea eno nkire se be yo odwan we enkyira ho brase. It's talking about the brain. It's not talking about baby ayawo no na wo de wo ho toto abofra ho nti no na abofra we e na de baby no. So what Jenny Bedru, I won't care who is killing you. You will not reject your family because of witchcraft. You will not leave your marriage because he is an occult. This is what the Bible is talking about. But you can't wait. A better any problem for we don't even want to know. Intino ubeya abofra na jene no. Onim Bible, onim beyifo, onim dogma, onim Islam, onim se ko bompaye, onim se ko breki days, onim se ko faste. That is what we call the virgin mind. This is what the Bible is talking about. And yes, bedani odwan, na bedani bebre wo ho ase, na drop all your status. Na ko jino obi anim no nkyerɛkyerɛ Bible mu nkyerɛ na. No, that is not what the Bible is saying. And then we are going to talk about absurdity, matrɛwo stages na yebekom no na mema wa akwaba at the best spiritual hour obetumi aka say your Sunday evening mo amose mo Sunday evening service eno na ye ba be discuss. Let's delve into the issues of absurdity. Eniama nkola na ye ni niama ekoso aya ye nheda ani hu idea ye hu spirituality ye hu spirituality mo ma ye nka de ye drop ye ba wiase a ene ekwan ye be fa so asan afa ne back eno. And a Bible, all the teachers, all the messiahs, na muhu ni nyina, they are make actually with the same thing. No mo pese, unsusu uhu, nti mama kwa babiu. I believed you, I believed you, I believed you, I believed you, and I send you love. I send you love, I send you love, I send you love. I send you love, I send you joy, I send you strength, I send you strength, I send you wisdom, I send you wisdom. I send you wisdom. I believe you. I do not belittle you. I believe you. I do not belittle you. I believe you. I believe you. I believe you wherever you are. And I send you love. I send you love. And I welcome you to another great episode of Spiritual Hour. We are discussing absurdity today. There is an Akan maxim that goes like this. Obi nkyere abofra nyame. Which means no one shows a child who God is. No kreben de we mu. You say obi nkyere abofra nyame a na ye pa kire saying, is it about sex? Just obi nkyere abofra say de ani obada. And it goes beyond this. Mama yenhwe mu ne nhwade. No matter how we take this, there is so much enlightenment wisdom we can learn from children. And nun empenimfo wo nanano mo ka say obi enkyere abofra nyame. That is why the Bible used those verses in Luke chapter 18 verse 16 and Matthew 18 verse 1 to 3. Ode ya asama ode ka. So obi nkyere abofra nyame ne krakra ne sensen no mo pa kire. It has nothing to do with being humble like a child or dropping down from your big man post and saluting your pastor. That is pure dogma. You don't have to become a sheep. Oh, ahoblase internet so obi kan asama kire wa wo gina ho panimu hu pa se nyansa bi ani asama wo kan mu, but Bible say one nye te sa akola wo nko we internet say wo bre wo ho ase na bibi atwifa wo so to sofo asulutu. Touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm. That is not what the Bible is saying. These are things omo translating ye amawa no omo de as omo de are taking your consent away from you. They use that ability to break your soul contract. Maame ka bibi nkyerɛ. There are things going around sometimes dia ewo ho sesi ano obi ambra from the focus was because now there are beings who wants to take over this place. Medical kyerɛ mo so mo de nkola ni bebre experiment. Now aliens are here. Don't forget say wo nipa wo ye alien ansa na wo be ye Ubefa body. Now they don't want to do that. They don't want to go through the process. Omo try it say omo be maneuver na omo aba be ye we. Inti yen nipa na ye wa ye keka sunsun sem say wona wo ye den. Onya wona wo ye hwe. Ema election ye hwe. I'm telling you this with my 2 feet on the ground. Nobody can manipulate this cosmic. Won't me nye tie because onipa ba ko pesei eso te say mimiti hey. Menkwa mi soul net mi munipo wontumi manipulate ade se wa manipulate me onipa no ama me break mi soul contract ansana wonset mi aka mi soul nti se mi nipa mpo no wontumi manipulate way out to get through to my soul. How much more this cosmic enye wo na wo ye hwe yeah, sometimes no only abrofo tena na mo hwe niam ni bi no mo discuss kra na wampo ho ye omobo say onipa te ho na all casting say what to me manipulating the whole cosmic ema election to me ye bibia ene wo fie ni say problem ba akokra wo ho wan ba bia ya na problem no wo no. Nobody can actually manipulate this cosmic, but you can manipulate elementals no enumpo for your use. So we extended the say obino. It takes a whole lot to do. And American, even a common soul you cannot take. And with American trust, who person practices spirituality, watch out. Don't let anybody scare you to say obey you be obedient to me your shay. Now I just say one kasa one ma wo kwan say branafa wo be ma Christ. O kwa sebi ye ntwa wo body. Ye ma wo ma wo nsa so. O consent is taken before your soul can be donated to whatever. Inti ne krakra ne say dia me pesa me ma wote ase and they say wutie me a be careful what you do and where you go, because the only thing these warlocks can do is omo be manipulate you ama we break you soul contract and san omo tumi anya a way to the soul. If this has we here in sia obi entumi nkum inti na me say hwede a wo ye no eye papa ansana, because there were opportunities or right is being given to mankind, only nipa to manipulate only the elementals for their way out of their good. But obi odi ya bonene de ending into you cannot say oh power be I want to see obi kwan and I would be a kwan mo obi e de besi ne see ye say yeti we ase we are better na yenya yedi etire no so moma yembie yadwene ni mu kakra so the obi use yen easily like that because ye will access waha ye will opportunity be waha as humans say ye betumi manipulate elementals no for our use and for our good tie we ye metwa so e bia ye be wie no wo bete sa niama we nyina America no ase. But the mystery of this child spirituality theory is that children are born into this world completely as strangers. Say aliens to everything in this world. Say ya wo bi baha onim hwe wa ha. Into ye naked and fano until this happened to you as a human being and as a grown up no, you are still a joker. Into the man nya wo de say wo power bi a wodi ye aha no mu niama wo mom na wo grande nkrofo wa ha wo mom na wo blocking nkrofo from ascending enti no onim hwe wa ha. They don't know and don't care about witches and whatever. Abofra ya wo no wa on care about anything. Onim what is going on here. Onim atade out there say no onim colors, onim numbers, onim days, onim years, onim pain, onim nothing. That is how we come here. Full consciousness, 100%. We all come into this world as aliens. Children have to learn what language is, what fear is. This is what we learn from this death realm. Anytime I mihu language, na mihu alien, pena mi yemashime. Nanka spiritual people wowa. This is where esenka omu focus was. Because now aliens are saying, say, they've not passed through this with their full consciousness and all the memory they have. No, they have language. They are granting interviews now. Left, right, center, out there, the Western world. No, aliens are now channeling through people talking, and they are now writing books. And we don't want to understand. Say this same thing is what brought about the Bible. Which alien inspired John, Peter, Matthew, Moses? Which alien inspired them to write the books we are holding as holy? Because that thing is still happening. We yina ye besua ni nyina e wa hanomo. Na ya mi hu alien na mi hu language na mi yemu sheme e ma blacks na omo wa abonten ho no, especially boys, boy child. Me yemu sheme papa we na ye adwuma nka se ye ba fom ye tumi pursue na ye di save ye ho because slavery no koso dogma no I improve everything that happened to black man is increasing and we are here joking. It's sad. They get fascinated by everything they see for the first time because they are aliens to this world and it is us who have to teach them the world dogma and force it on them. Abofra yenyinsen no na owo yefunu mu na oba no. Abofra no wudi aduane wei na wafi. Abofra ne ka kire say ade wei I don't want it in my mechanism. It's not good for me. Obibini beka say wudi na wi na wagba adwe awe egu akire e ba ne sa wo mfe. We lack knowledge because ye ne aduane bia na wudi awofe. Eye days bi aduane bi particularly na wudi pe ofe eye scent bi and fragrance bi na wote a abusua ofe. There are some pregnant women ada oni ni kunu be have sex no so didi a obefi the whole day obefi ne yam nyina manyina wo fimpo wonim de enti a wofe the child or the dina wo siama so na ebetena mu ne say I don't want these kind of things in my body. Obibini bebu na so agu so yetumi si abofra ni tirase ni yehwie kokko ni gu ye mia ne hwene ni yehwie kokko no edi gu makola ni si ondidi oh ni eto eduro ma abofra se de obedidi no waye kese. The soul that is coming no onimbody a ope onimbody odi be ye adwuma enti abofra ni se min didi abofra ni se min da najo abofra ni se we don't want to learn enti yan kata ye boa e reducing kola ni to nothing ni ye wia ni ye san so force omo say omo nkosia de ono ba boy na tifie wo say wo de obeka bia ontie instructions bia obema ni bia onfa mo mbisa question mo nya hwe wakwa ware ne yire ni so ride no ubu afu. Is that not the training you gave to your child? Who say on your obedient de one obeka bia no ontie eno na ode atete no to kwa wale ne yire no de oba ne beka bia no tie. Why are you crying? I have done an editorial where I explained that the mind of a child is soft and moves easily between different dimensions. Mene mo ayesa episode no the same way say obi nso beye zero e wo ne body ma obi nyinia na oya abrewa na nadwene ne shift free the left brain ni call the right side now mo wo yare amode from mo say wanya dementia. It's not dementia. The person is operating in different dimensions. Into a dimensions enye dementia. Into oka sembi asabe looking like Sabio and kwasiasem to you, and you will say nyansa enim was shifty free ho into you don't care anything that is happening here. Ushana tadi ene or see where you say or see where you say on care bium. San and kolana junino and also so a movie. The things children see with their minds, that is what we are learning to be awakened to. Eniyama ye be we are say aye de ba no. Say niyama na yenya ye ma ye ho kwan wo ma me pia wa ma wo tro ni nyina away na wo download the dogma pia wo the ding from your right hand side to the left 100%. Omo what religion ni mu ni de ye pia mu to zero nti ka hwe kora omo nte me so baby a me gina no ka hwe ya mente. This is our problem. Na ye condemn na ye say ye hu say wi a afei instead say ye betena se ne yakoye mu na ya disperse niama na ye digu ye mu ni bi afiri mu na ya try say ye be push ye ho a shift wombra bible aka ni plainly actual salvation is individual no we forget this na ye chase nkrofo ye ube chase obi mpo no we push akwa hanka ye o ma me no papa because omo no mo share wo so ko school we me ye lawyer inti esa wo so be ye lawyer me ye doctor inti esa wo be ye doctor omo push you to the zero side of the left inti senko bi babua wo mpo anka ye o ma me no papa enya wo sofo na nso sa ne ma we ukoka na waka ne sen omo push ya bedu zero wi a ye ntumi hu se bibia course bia happen within us na ye chase spiritual people and then na okọ we ho ochina na okọ we ho ochina na okọ we ho ukọ na so ne wantena se ne wo andi nkommo anka nkire wo se minua wa na ukoye se o se mikoye se ama kote akokoti ama minua enkosi hwe maka Crofoni bipo mpeso mo be take your time. No matter your manase. The enti abofra we oye say. Omo mam mofra ne kwan na omo bisa question. African children are miserable. Africa phone to me who says sebe ye wo pani jimi fo wo ho. Mo fa nchame. Enti abofra ne bi wo ho anani da ho. Eche ne maame. Wo de boy ni ba afie wa no ka cho say ma we me mpena sem untie wo ba na sem. Wo ja ne papa na wo ko ware na om say jealousy find out. We don't know the children we are living with. The woman say me na me ma instructions. The make be say wutie aduane we ni na ye di o se mi di o untumi nka hwe. Obi kura bati mi bisa ne nkate ye mutumi bu no. Ye ko okolebu e ko hwe obi. Ewo mami nka a place no. Omo say ho ye den plastics and bibi we center. Na ye ko ye na omo twen na omo de me akona makotwe nipa no because na baby a me ko no menye baby obi atimi ko hosa but na yenye ebinom consent na I had to go and point out some places for some people to do away with. And I yeko. Ti ye gina ho twen na omo abefa me akọ place no. Na mami bi bro ne ba e de na akola ni bisaye. Akola ni hu nkate ye ya no ye boi. Na oka kire ne mami say obedi nkate ni bi ne hu bua akola no ti bi twa mani hwe machi no. A young beautiful girl. But ye chat ne nine ba kafra. Ena ne maame ne bu ne sa. Te hwa na mesoma se omo nkobo mpini maame no na omo mbisa ne se e dey important na asi. Ena ne papa eja ye wa ha ena de enu wabufu no de bu akola apparently ya discharge 6 months ni ena omu nya sika mfenti ya na akola ne papa kora akọ onsi ho biom ehu abufu no de akọ abofra ne so seriously in fact nyamye nim ne nokore ese omutumi structure hospital issues papa hospital issues any rent. The other day we had a guy on Revelations osi obi wo kwa owo 4,000 obetumi di etua 1 month e dan kan ko bedem na nka next month wa yehwe bi etua wo but then rase odi 2 years untumi nya saa money ni bulky emfa nkorenti nti na nkrofo bebrede dabon, and it is very true because there are this yenuanom kaya yesi bia anka omo betimi aka omo ho abom nipa 3 no omo betumi etua 4,000 monthly no, but they say betua 2 years sa niama we mu mienhwe ne ye o mu mienhwe ne ye papa ne yambu anipa eba ne senje tumi ye niama we anka youth no mo nko ba bia na me pin ho no na me bisai uni ne hospital be I can't say it here. The hospital bill ni ade immediately na me say omo arrange ye no mu tua bills ni na ma omo na me tua for dressing for ahia na me tua omo yin no enka tie o hwe 90% of us have mental issues because of frustration na ye de best ye obi aso at any point because ye de niam bia tetire ye ho ama ye anka say ye ntumi nde ye ho wei ena ekoso obu akola African kola ye miserable omo si dan ya nkola chan eniam anim even park ai wa ha nkola no bekwa kodi agro okra omo adane ye ho program and ye ni se be mu fanta ma hiafo de enye kora biom na ya hihye niam ma ye ho se wo ya abofra ma mbisa question wo ye oba abra ho atehye oba ma na se sa niam we ne ye de akyekyerekere ye ho na ye ankasa ye ku ye ho na ye nya ye wo se ye bre ibre no ye feel right ne mba left ni pe o ye pie fi left ni muso ka ho na ya san de bleach agusu ne ya brain wash brain no na we've turned into animals because we lack knowledge. We love dogma. If you don't stop a child from touching the fire, he or she knows no fear and has no idea what fear is. Intino and amen so dem and amen yes say hwe nyankopon boy no wa boy sa wo se nyame ne boy ya wo na wo kan nti me use word na ye nyina ye wo krom ha bibia gwa ka bia bible so bo bibia no hu se ye no te ho e de mani pa se nipa nye hwe bibia wahabia is for you to experience, but you don't get static in what you are experiencing. You experience and bounce back to your originality. So the right hemisphere na ye team na ye de ba ye no ye be move akwa experience but ye come back ye daily routine ye normal life kan we nyina akere ye kwa adwuma ye be fie. All these things are pointing out to you. Say minua ba ma. Ewiase na ye won ye be ye we ni yaba ha. Ye nka wa ha. Knowledge ni ho. Into the enima ye heaven and hell. Na ye gina one place. How do you experience? How do you exercise your purpose on earth? We lack this knowledge. Inti yede ya no ne yedi hu ebetu nipam. Meanwhile, we adults are trying our best to learn to live without fear. Abofra no emfa ne ho. Wo de ne to wona eje ehye a eno ani so odam. We ku fear ne afinimu. Bible aha adwinye o amon fancy. O say I did not give you the spirit of fear but boldness. The same Bible is also saying the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Minim baby amefa asem we nko. Children live in higher dimensions even amongst us. Wo bado na wo ba ne wo fie a abofra ni hu bone no ohu other dimensions because that child on fa dream be antodo so no is operating from the right hemisphere into ohu wi asese eye eno ani papa ni na boni ni onim papa ni boni a onim say I have to experience both so I am able to make a decision. Enye ano a ye keka ye di fear e de ato nkola yi so e bibifo mo nkola ye mo bokeke nti ye dream future ho dem plans ni ye wo e de ben plans ni ye wo e de man bofra apart from pushing them to the school ye de dogma show mo adwenim se schools no kra omu si a time ben omu ko break anya aduan no omu ko di no ma san akotena ho si so ne de keke kan ma ye ya bleso no wo matwitwe ndua na ye spin ni ade ni nyina e wo hefa ye kwa kurasi bia na ye kohwe school bia school na nya musi a mode mo free SHS ne de keke kan ho ya ewo kurom ya ye kun nyina no e de na mo ya mode groom talent ne giftings ewom e de be na eboa mofra no wo school ho mo easy stress nti ye mani nyina edane ahyawo Ashawo no be work. Ashawo, it no be work. Because we don't want to put certain things in order for these children. Until you force your mudia, ye pen kwan, ye person, ye man, ye omu ni coins or mubisa question, omu ni ano omu de cash. Crank, obi uncle did no be echo. Crank, prep no be echo. Crank, say no be echo. By force, worship, nes obi a cotton. Ye grumi sebe mo fanchame, abodan for. Ana ye grumi adwenia ebetumi create bibi. And now ye say, we say nti ni kura ne say. Now let's look at spiritual things children do. Edi na mbofra yi ye a ye te ho a ye nim ye discuss absurdity. Na edi be na mbofra omo ye a omo nim say ye spirituality. Edi na wo ye abofra ya je free wunsem. Edi na wo ye abofra wo tai ya ye kai wo. Me ye abofra no ye say de bia me se me pe awia no omo yi ma me. Nti police ni ba ye so me so. Ai na me pe na papa wo nti. Ai eso so me so nti ene ye rent nkrofo na o ma fatai. Omo to kosoro so omo yi ama just to convince me to meda na ade achi. Ai ede na wo so wo ye wo mofra bremu an de nyina wo kaya. De bia me bisa mo say why was I looking for the area? Na omo yi anka mbeto no ho ana. Nti na ya bayisam na media na ase den. Wo so den na wo ye wo mofra bremu an de wo kaya na wo ma me tumi ka kire wa. Na eye wo unya anka wo besan ye bie mu ahwe. Now let's look at spiritual things children do. This editorial is called Absurdity because we are chasing enlightenment, which is what children have that we are programming them to stop. Africa mofrade, aji yame, even the person ye kra ne maame ma ne kwan. Ni person ye ne papa ma ne kwan. Me na me yese nti usu senya na ye choose course ne ade na chese obroni no de syllabus abegu ho na mofra na choose nti chese de abofra ndi ba wi ase no lawu. Children come into this world as a vortex of pure energy. I want everybody to understand this. Medical catch your Bible say me de eja edere na ye mabofo na nti se wo ye obofo na abefa honam we na obetinem you are still obofo na obofo uye ja. Inti ye pure vortex, a higher one energy na ya abofra no. Just a wababa experience this dogma na shifting from the right hemisphere with a high vibration and powerful God-like frequencies. When na ya nkola. Tieni ye. Omo ba wiase no so high say they don't understand say me hoda so yenkoye say na wo maame no what start na wo ma na sichire na wo ma ne tofi na wo ma ne drinks ahodo wo be push abofra na push ni to the highest level asay abofra ne body po obibiniti kromu ha na ne nananom aka kire na de a onye say wo abofra na manonofo no onom no yinya wama na aduane a wudi ni bi ne wadi obibini se onye obetoto niama aka e de ama abofra na di na emomobro ni be ka kire ne se mema wo ba nsuo mema wo ba aduane biom mane no fo nkwan no de obeye ba de a wabeto na ne nananom ye ne de onye da. They change everything for you wona nakasa na oka o se anomantu a obuada. Decode this language, decode this word, decode these sentences. It is three things. Almost say sleep, effort, and food. Anumentua obuada. That is the meaning. Sleep, effort, and food. Obeda, unyania, obeye juma and san wedidi. No bruni ba no catch us wabre breakfast. Enti to obedane sa language anumentua obuada no obedane ne mao. And obedane no instead of sleep, effort and eat no obed ana food no obedane ne mawo no obeye ni sleep, food and effort ahoden ben na wo ahoden ben e na wo benya wo nananom na omo didi na omo da na omo sori akwafuo mo du afuo mo du omo fresh food obenya 90 80 100 no da so a owo no broni bedane we nyina e de mawo ye problem ni ye high. All sort of things. We push these children beyond the left brain to wherever. Abofra waba or the high vortex. Edi abano. right hemisphere no ye pushing the neighbor to left 20% no ni yasanye depression mo push out of the brain in kolani they are becoming something we can't actually explain and yet it has a bomb paye ye hu spirituality ni yen use ni yen fa mbo amofra we enum ni yin yadewa enen kola nketenkete omanya goiter akola nketenkete say fibroid aba ye fashion ewo ye young ones ni ntem akola ketuwa no onya menopause yen fa ye spirituality ni mbo omo we won't tell them that a lot is changing ebi na media ma ono anome ntu a obuada who changed this word what harm has this caused Africans? We don't want to work on ourselves. Yet na hana ye drama. How can you lie like that? A child can be with you and be speaking with an invisible friend or talking to a relative who stays miles and kilometers away through their vivid imaginations. Akwala no da ho na osre no akwala no da ho na o nunkwa odi agro ne hwan na edi agro akwala na watiem osu de den sa na odi mirika ekofa no e den na ohun ye osu de den sa. Do we ask ourselves these questions? The mind of the child is in the right hand of God. I have taught you this. I can't go back. The right hemisphere is when you operate and you know what is right and what is wrong. Then I ni ye pian kolano and obi kura bebe warrior me na me se me pa ba we me na me se me nyesey and we don't want to understand that we are just portals, we are just roads. A being afem abefa body or one purpose or one plan or one agenda inti awabe we say we don't want to understand this. Me ba ne inti dia me pe na wo bedi me ba ne inti dia me pe na wo be she ehina we ede yenyako me ba no na me ye Kristo ni nti chenchenachi me ba no na me ye kremoni nti chenchenachi nti wo ba de ko hu kremoni akwala no so no ye ni soulmate kai sa religion na divide omumu ne de ene ye nkabofra ne destiny na ensa ene ya tekere ye ho abobo niamem ene ye wu before our time. Dogma, brainwash. But the absurdity is that we the parents would discipline the child to shut their highly imaginative mind. Me na me ba no obuada. Me se won ko school ha. Ye won kola ni bi wo ha ye wo mo ne omo partners o. But mind you, omo nyina amfa one portals mba. The same way na kola ni bi so wo ha ye wo omo ne omo enemies. You believe that twins no omo ba dakoro nti omo ye anuanom. It goes beyond that. Ebi mu to me ye atamfo, ebi to me ye yerenom, obi kura wo ho awo de yere. The body will pick new ones. The soul is been here eons and know everything. We should understand this and learn the children we are giving birth to so that we are not able to press them badly to get them out of the mind and completely move from the right hemisphere of the brain to now begin living in the left hemisphere of fear and survival. This is what we do to children. We don't even know why we are here. E before say ye waha, say ye besum nyame mpo nyame ben, ubi so omo so e be ye problem. Nyame no ni ha, inti se som de anko bema ye ne na wo ho. Because we are spirit beings before becoming this thing. We teach them how to live in the program. This same program we are trying to get out of. Obi kura to make a child basa and Maame Grace. Now we are. Adie we na yenya ye kukum ye ho ya papai no wadwene ni mu no ya se na wie no ne ye nenam krofo so ye hwehwe. We don't even find it within us. Ye block kwan no kra nti wo hwehwe wo baabi no chese why yira forever because it's not anywhere there than yourself. Now we dey adwene free mu abedu say yourself you don't have confidence in yourself. Who for Jesus? Children, once they realize they are in a different world and they don't belong here, they try to change. Shut the right side of the brain or their brain and move from their ascended self or cells into the carnality. This is what we do, no matter how powerful the child is. Sediti anko ye no one koda maame phobia omo ye enlighten na papa ye enlighten se ma pa omo de ne be call this dogma mo be wash akola no out of everything. This is one of the biggest problem. Africa for ewo. After we move, then wahala. All this kind of behavior. Other people will take advantage of us. Now because you're getting yourselves out to a extent say say bibi say Jesus na Allah, forget it. Na say nananoma, oh, forget it. Say nananoma ye bi ama na wo hwe so awoso den na wo ye ama wo so nananoma be hwe so. This is the problem. Can we are between some big time. You are praying to have a chance to speak with your ancestors. How? Meanwhile, your child always speaks to them. They play and create a whole world of interactive, invisible people. Ya wa bofra saying na otie enunti na wona na ahemfo obia spiritual people omo ye na omo so omo the virgin ebetna ade nanim. They believe in this. Say omo ye clean portal adwendwen omo adwen ye virgin inti bibia betumi afam apie just like your Jesus passed through Mary, Virgin Mary oba asasi. So this is what they are telling you, the right hand side, the virgin mind. Or say clean, wash away all dogma. Ona nanom na nkwala na isu obi ampo mbisa say hwan mo na omode omosre na ye wukura hini ye ekọ na hini ye firi baaye we nyina hia ye enti nkwala no omu play na omu ye bibia telepathically omu nkasa said dia ahonhom enkasa nti na wo say honhom baaye no no be kasa amsi hu maka wo say honhom pa e baaye no no be kasa ya bra revelations platform na be put me to shame. Inti no mo tiase say omo kasa ye wo bia o kasa telepathically o pa trese nti abofra ya wo no na oni religion bia wo ni amenka na ho. This is death realm. Until language, you know, a bahapa, they are spell, they are death, they are weak. But in Kolano de omo they talk telepathically. Nti onim ni ope senya sanka wo abofra no wo de no foto ne numa nka ope so aduane a onsu ope bibi onsu na wonko yi ma no na o ma na aduane ndi no nka na no ntu. They talk, but omo can weak language like we do here. Now let's look at swirling spiral. Have you had a child who loves to spin around a lot? African home, you are going to spin around in the house. Wo be bo TV no na dan na kra ye nkom na wo ba be twa wo ho ha la wu. How do you feel when you take your child to the park or you are walking on the road or even in the room and your child suddenly begins to spin playfully? How do you feel? Eya na ye said dey no moye yenim ni omoye. To most of us parents, this is how children have fun. Adwene nyina ne se omudi agro hweniama bebra sese ye pesiu nti ye tue sika kese a ye kọ baabi ankrofo fa ye ho building houses eni niama ne nyina. There are things we came with ayeja na ye hwehwe ne so sebio kafra ye hu nyansa nko ye mu ni ye nkofa ne ye hwehwe won krofo omo ni bi omo so lost aye lost said ye so aye lost ne se omo de omo wo bibi. This is the problem. We ni kasa bebrebe na me ka adechi amashout a me mfin nyina ya me ye. But have you asked yourself why anytime your child starts playing and spins you stop them? Why? Because it seems dangerous to you, because you lack knowledge. Media chere na oba pie me glass. Hey, media jade awo ye no, oba huri mpo a e wo dem free akonwa ni musi fom a. E na media jayo abrofosam nso ne ye huri fi anka adu aso ne ye si fom kim. Ye na ye mbuda. Me na me fukube nyina o. Wo de olim. Me fukube me ti anka. Ole. After this video, I want you to learn from your child how to spin your body, especially in the sun. We make me uchre we se siya better than spirituality. But mo show moi menemo eye stroke at the end. Eden exercise na moye. Eden na moye mo spinning in the sun na mo nante backwards na mema mo kan figures bi echo backwards. Look at the niyama fahudie ni nkrofo a mo amuntumi ma mo nsa so nshata de nyina today mu nyina ma ye okay. Inti sometimes enye bibia the way you people measure spirituality ni your biggest problem. Ye hu ni say ye niama kakraka. Adi say hu African child dear Jesus. Obi so Jesus be na ofre membo Jesus who papa. African child oye bibi wo fie say they big the bet siano no. Wo be bo mi TV, wo be pai mi way. Na wo glass atete mire ni ma ju dwane kwa wo anka obi ho. Na wa be fia be pacha wa ma wo. Africa for. Oh my God. Nkola no wo spinning e wa wiemu awu. The things that it comes with. Wo be ko spiritual person ho. Na was spinning a combesi obi so no spinning mo be kwa sorry akọ spinning anointing afamo mato ato o be twa circle amamo na mo aginem ba wo be spinning a usuro onjai obe pai wo glass. When was the last time you yourself who take a spin for yourself that ben ye si dan kra ye nja baabi asori dan akakraka ai wo Ghana ha ehifa na akọ abehu playground wo they don't care about the future omo nsi playground wo school say wo krom ha na playground wo ho na hwan po na oya responsible for the playground obroni yesi so o se ntwa ne ho wo kọ the way wo ho edin idea no nyaaye understanding ben no nyaaye wo begina waka so obroni use technology na ye the esare ya dey spirituality. This is what they tap and bring it to manifestation. Ye the yen campo na yen tiase ne yen effort eno kra ye war. Because spirituality no ye de be ya na ye to say you be business nti no ade say ye hu okonfo twa ne ho a ade nti no twa ne ho mo bo twene ne wo ho no ma asa bisusum so no mu twa mo ho a ade nti no mu twa mo ho. What is the meaning? As we go no wo be ba bete ase ye ni park buildings mofra ho bibie nim ye nya hwe fa mo mofra yi e wo mo frequencies ho ti mofra nti de bi o mo operate ego the lowest realm nti sexy mo frank to a one ne papa edakro nsuro ne maame size one ne edakro nsuro se sie sebe e maiwa na bedane ahyawo omo hwehwe akokoro wo sika ne mmemme wa ne so adane ahyawo na omo so hwehwe mbere wo omo wo sika baby ayedunie because we don't give them any of this knowledge for them to understand ade ati omumu ade omobody nimpo ehia. The word spirituality is not about praying hard or doing occult rituals. No. Spirituality enya husa, enya baresa. No. This is spirituality. It's part of our lives. You are practicing it already. Adenti ni ye pese ye practice ye ni di aye mujasam aye efri hefa. Spirituality is about creating spiral around your body. Your body must be full of light. The Bible has said this clearly. Or say when thy eye becomes single, just spiritual, your body becomes full of light. It's talking about the vibrations and frequencies of your chakras. We don't want to understand. We have this spiral around our bodies and no na charge yen and no and ma ye creating niama and no na ma ye hu niama kwa echi obetwa no ho a ye problem obepai o glass abrochire fo nkola no podi omo de parks wo ho mbekwa kotena ade mu na omo etwa bi kosra na ayesei na asifom ne ade Ghana Children's Park. How far? Abusia, whoever will be appointed as a children minister no akwa ko hu no omo de omo ma me park no keke na me just go me just say I will just create things on the park for the children to go there and spin. Ne yemba ni nyina omu ni made o mofra full of life na sex aseno anya sex na drugs aye rampant left right center yet krom ha ye de ani hwe emfe ye ho yet aye kana spirituality na o boy election ba enye nipa so na ebedi na election na nipa na wa bedi ne mira beso amanako nya mofra na nkomo ye da chance ye hwe who is taking when obi an care when you draw on class spiritual program apart from me tell me if so when be baby children service ho ɛhɔ nom no sɔfo no yiri ni kiosk ne bɛn nti nkola no kɔ nkototo niama na ɔmo adi ɛna de awaje obi kunu no ogina nkola n'anim ɛwɔ asɔre wɔ na ne mpena no ne ne yere wɔ asɔre kɛse anim na ogina mmɔfra n'anim ɛna ogina no ɔka kyerɛ ne John ne Peter ne Paul or effecting nkola no with ashawo anyhow to snatch me men ye wadwen say ono de oye leader enye na brabo mi nwi asensu ogu bottle kase mu ni ye ehwie na efi wo mu a ehwie be hwie ababiom mo pass ma me ke mu take a critical look at this na mo hwe osofo bia onye stable in his marriage no check the church member the church members ni na omuso mo marriage is stable they come and put up a fake face as if all is well in the house. A lot of pastors are living in their church because there is nothing like peace in the house. If you pretend and give people fake Bible stories and now preaching, your fakeness now comes with the preaching you are giving. So find out. Se church members no omaware ni ye ya mun check from mufie omusuro omamuntu mbi se omasemuntia na nka mubehu na entia most of you people maware egu nti the original Sunday school nkola na nim na ochire omade na oni obi kunu twemp na wasore dem no nkola na shawo no di show mumu odu SHS na was starting na oye. The only place people can pretend is the church. They have 50 voices maka what's ya sorry dino na mwaye we munye playground wo ho e mankola no mu ntotototo nyama na omu nye na benefit yom ho kra so ye offering children service kra ye offering wo ho mi momi ye brunsam na nka wo nyame ntua wo kakra nka be de. When children spin, they create a spiral that charges their magnetic field and kicks their lotus or flower of life into motion. Medical culture say Brahma or taste sound no and not splitting into two. We all have some kind of beautiful flower inside of us, a different in lotus. Inti se ubi bia kosura na waso obia ni bia e wasro na odo nipa no o create. You see the topics you see here. You can't free e bia nya bi no mo de ko. We are not joking here. This is how they recharge their energy fields. Nti ubana de na oma ne ye. Wo sika nti oti Range Rover nim na ya driving akọ school. Okọ school so a teacher for no wa mo nyina sika nti omo jeje ne so. Na school wo no kra playground be na wo. Read. I'm telling you this. Obi o read bebre omo musua de bebre bia omo no mo suffer dementia any mental issues. Omo suffer schizophrenia ni nyina adesua bebre sebe abubu adam. And the krom ha yen take mental illness so serious. Adenti na wo ya madam. Na wakotena adwuma adenti na wo ya custom officer, wo ya immigration officer, wo ya police, wo ya soldier na wakotena adwuma na ubu afu. Mi bisa wasem mi twam me nya wo hwe. Who check me passport ni me twam akọ. Why are you frustrating me? Am I responsible for your predicament? Me na me ka twa se ko ware alomo jata. Me na me suma se ko ware osebo ekunu to ho so. We are having issues. We are having so much issues. Intino yentumi mpo MPM happiness MP na be affecting crofo. Ye dundum ye ho ti say dum so ye ekoso. Such a beautiful free force. Anka nkole ibe fa na nkole fo mu create niama. Ya restrict omo. Car ne de omo ko school no mo pon an no mo team driver no de omo aba driver no kra be fa ne bag no de abesi wo oba ya no maid servant na ko dware no wate aduane na ma ne peche na wadi no oye nkola na wafu ahiafo na wo ni so a oba ono so okwa afuom kire say we slave ne de slavery no Allah. This is how they recharge their energy fields. Until this is done, oba ne be ye dollar obehwe porn e wo phone so obe masturbate. I'm telling you this. So when you maybe onyame ama wadwuma na wanya omo se bonu samba ma wadwuma ye. Spinning in a spiral creates spiritual energy. You can't teach your child God. You must rather learn from children. Mofrey wo place o. They can grow beautifully with their giftings and their talents and their speciality. Maame chinchina chi abofrey ya chechire na so de na komakalanta. By force, by hook. Hey, se minya position bi ma mofra wo krom ha. Wallahi. anka mbebo mo nsam wo machi mumbo ni sei nyo ubebo ni sei maame no kan ose mo de amoye no mo ye na me frɛ me ba no na obedu a mo bebo mo nsam wo machi ai my mother has so much trust. In fact, my entire village, they have trust in me. Yes, I solve issues. I solve issues. Recently, because of the issue be, abusunya we de mama mi bisa mo we de is just by the way. One of the people pels ibia no nya issue wo court. And asem no the way na aye no no mo be frɛ me. Nipa na ware 3 years ni. Ena waye ni work campaign wato ne car ne blah blah blah. Ena oba ne se onware ni bi mu ojai. Na oba ne de onu akokot. Se ojai aware no. Na asem no aya na se 3 years marriage no onu aye na adwuma to ni niama no because ye wedding nti. Hey, omoji niama no half e de ama ababa awa no. Omusanso so onti alemoni na I'm like okay omutwe asem no na oba ha ni obesun papa esun obesun ye no osi onko na the next day okọ court me se onko meba kra wa anko anopa me bedu office no otigate na no nti I had no choice and I me fa appel boy ne na appel no me fa ne to car nim na me ne call court no ye call court no apparently ye de ama ADR4 so omundi ADR4 ne wadwufo why mu no mudi asem genuinely it's just a question no I'm not even judging and I me call apparently asem no na ADR4 ho no mudi asem na me say we mu omunya court for they are not even lawyers they have knowledge and they make peace ama omu say mu make it okay anyways omu ma omu 10 me share the letter no so na 10 and there's a day no more begu fia office here nyina egu ha na because the way oda ho ma de chin you know I had no choice na me fa ne to me kam na kiri ye koduru court ho ye koduru ho no no me mean to be from a ton traffic this guy metnase omo fra asem no 4 o'clock we are the court at 10:30 and ye court na na meet asem na me so me ko ba bia me nkasa bebreu cause 1 minute na me ni ba bia bibi eko no omukasa no omuka na mikodu court wona me say enkrofo omonde enkrofo aba court wono obi ni nua obi ni ne yere obi ni nadamfo I didn't see devil and Jesus there adofu nkwati bibisa say edie ne ma odo no etimi dane koye tantantan sa enya grow truthfully omo nyina so ye Christopher ne Muslims omo ni mala ni omo ni Jesus omo so no mo fa bone nche no mo work out ho na me hwe din na me say maybe some say nti mu ankasa forgiveness na mu preach ni mu nim why are you people in court bibia nkrofo we e dia court bia so your property do you really understand salvation do you understand the your friend is saying me obi awia me sikada almost $100,000 it was that time no that is 600 and almost $700,000 700,000 Ghana. That time, next time, $100,000. And now, me de call court no. Na fe nipa no omo oka asem ni nyina ma me no omo judge omo share no omo say omo be jail no not less than 25 years. Me say me this will not be on my hands. Enti mo de mo ma asem ne hange ho. And na me twa so sika we yo. Enye se me koye business o. Je kota ade ma me. Trust. And na nipa na wie sika no. Na mi ja asem se me mpese me say obi abrabo nti mi twa so nipa ni mom nam no no okeka we nti me say afi de meche no because me pese wo nko me pese anything will be on my hand now you are working saying things nti very soon mema mu news na me call court one afi de o ma me ka se me hye ma me nanim saa na o mu bisa me na me se me de ma mba ho se me bedi asem me ba se me be hwehwe peace ena me ka che maame ne sa akola we anyway wa asem a wo kan ono boy girl na de boy ne ba ha so be divorce adenti ena obema ne nti alimony but me I'm not here to ask questions me bobo point bi e de ma no girl na asem o kan na say ni sika e woni kunu no woni say 4,500 we say den think na normal circumstances munje man na man ko de baby 3 years marriage no child omo kan ye me hwe maame nanim din na me say hey lady me ni time what waste me whole day say ukunu nete wo no wo pa aware na aka say ana de ewom ni yenye wa ha wo mpa aware no so adeko a wo pe no ka na yenye wa ha ne yenko na mini time girl ne ma na no so a uni property no ma ye ni na ye 30,000 girl ne ma na no so so obeji 50,000 na me bi sa maame ne se mo wo property 30,000 wo ji ni 50,000 tete yenko ku obe ma ne fa nka ho ma wa na ye betwi mu minim se nka maame fo ye omudi asemu behwe me hwe na omu waste me time ti ye twi mu afi de girl ne so obeji 13,000 nti 13,000 ti untumi be waste me time ena me twi 13,000 ne ma court fo no na me se omunye divorce ne ma no na boy ne nko ne baabi me wie no onko so a me ba ya me ja ne court ho me ba ya me bedu ha wa beda me gate na no me se wanso me de me ka be fa so me chi awie koma me da so me say I don't need it so e de na me pese me kire asem na me de akọnwan ni nyina me bi sase odo na eye wo mu ntam na mo ware no edo na wo mu ntam anuanom a mo ye business together odo na eye wo mu ntam na mo ye ndamfofo na mo ye partners together odo na wo mu ntam na ma mo ye amadwen se mo be create a particular business no me pese me bi sa mo sase odo na eye hi na vanish fa a mo be dane animals one will tear this one apart aye dey na this ade ne ba wo betumi e de wo comment where you to comment section ho timikotu asasika we ma guy na wa fon yesesa asem ne ba ye no onda ekorada so this is what we are talking about enye niama ehu like that nti enye obi a na be kire obi nyame o obi a oye ade bia na dwim no onim se oye papa se oye bone court we na meken asem na omde akọ wo na omko kan wo pa se nipa e wo no obi enim no kure wo nipa PF na adwene ni mfani mu ababenku na PF sebe adane abo obeyere ne ho atiti nani ho atwantro ato obi so aseye obi abrabo yensie mfiri mofra no ho ye mu bi bebre ya sey ye mo obi tumi hwe ne ba anim ka kire ne se maame we ba ka kire ne se mini ho ka kire we se enye sa omofra no omo ka aka sei ne ba o kire ne se de etwa ntro nanso nkonkola na omo wo clean energies we na Jesus e ka kire wo se mumma mofra ne kwan na omumra me nche na we num se no soro ahenie ye omo de na wo nana na wo se oye busunsun ni a wo se oye primitive no o ka kire o plain se obi enkire abofra nyame. Spinning is a magical hidden technique that fires up all your chakras. Spinning activates your third eye and makes you a psychic. I remember one of my uncles, no friend me also psychic. Time na me wo church no, me prophetess no. Sana no mo friend me, na me ho of ye, na me dress ye so. Ti no mo friend me also psychic me ba wa wo be hu na twa wo so a you smell it. I will not teach you these techniques for free, but I have already started, so I have to finish. This technique, no, and no ne yedema mumu bebre muko tuyesika ahodo in the name of spirituality. This is knowledge. Ubetwa wo ho saa. Won utwa wo ho a, wo frequency ni vibration ni kosoro na knock body way off. Nti na utwa wo ho patwa wo ho order mo se won tento a. Vibrations, you know, the crown chakra is stimulated by movement. You have to be active. Oh, yeah, active. Our body needs so ejinejina ne hoso. Omo was stroke no. Many omo fat exercises be so beautiful, simple thing. They are fine. Adulthood is the place where we become lazy and motionless. And then I met you and men too are obuada. Ya beda ne na ma. And men too are obuada. Medical mu dada. Sleep, effort, and food. Obroni says sleep, breakfast, and effort. Your body na aye messed up. Have you asked yourself why when the Akom happen to our traditional priests and priestesses, they spin and become active? So mo bosun sme ya bro ben ayo mo twom ho sa papa we na ya me hu ne say oye sa a great lion wa ba ye show ne so da ono wo hwa utwa no ho sa sunsum sorry for no mtum aya na mo ye den akomfo so omo so tumi twom ho sa e den na ya omo ye na omo abaye active na fa omo so omo hu niama na omo ka omo spin na omo de hiti omo chakras ni apna ko hit the third eye no e ko hit the third eye na reduce body need to zero na fe ni frequencies no e wo high obetumi assess every dimension when that happens. Inti na okwa asori a wutwa wo ho a na watofom wo say anointing afa wo. Hu fa. Sa wo sha ahemfo twene a ahemfo chini a wo bon say omo di si omo so a na omo uchim no omo si apakan ni mu a na omo di adenti na omo yesa. Omo spinning raise vibrations and frequencies. Ni ye twa circle, ni ye namu, ni ye ko ni say ye raise vibrations and frequencies. If we don't understand these common things, and no ebi no mo ebe use etiaye. You go to a fetish priest and they get hyper and start spinning. Adentia, they are raising their frequency. These are simple knowledge. These are simple things. Because we lack this understanding, we've been fooled. Multiple people, many people are fooling us in the name of spirituality because we don't understand common language, common signs, common word, common behaviors. Ye be we say ani ye dada. You try your hon dada. You reduce ya na omo rob ye from your memories. You be do so na dogma so be reduce everything from 80 to 20. Na fe ya starting religion in ye keke kan na 20 ni pa. They dance and move and spin and spin. What do you think they are doing? Say yes, sorry for yes, sir. Na say a conform so yes, sir. I won't be shocked if many of you watching me don't remember the last time you even span to create a spiral magnetic field. When was the last time all these things are things you can do. But you now how it raises your vibrations. The body is living in a magnetic lotus field. This is easy, simple, and everybody is aware of this. We have discussed this in the Flower of Life editorial. This magnetic field, me use rose flower be and me say what one no bet me Google that now. When you spin, it activates your chakras. Bet me start we kakra pe na wahade. Stop preventing your children from what you are dying to learn. Allow the kids. China wu chini na wu fodi wu nsana wu yese nkola na omu take all these kind of postures. Ade na wu ye dada wu. It's na make us say oh hwehwe bibi na wo can spirituality na hwehwe out there a big error. Nobody can do this for you. You can only approach people for knowledge ni bi na wo de account obi entumi nya hwe ma wo me na make kachero. Uko hospital now omo kan oyare ye che no omo ma wedure ye wona wo benum the same way, because children are not of this world. They bring pieces of the world they came from. Ubana woni ne wo ho no nim ni po wo force ne ma ni bibia di na wo hye ne dia wo pe ose onko ose onsore na wo bono na wo ye ni sei ye de ye nibre the atete ni frustration na akogu nkola so ye nim say ye ku ye future. Anytime they begin to lose energy, they want you to play giddy games with them, even babies. Throw them in the air and catch them again. Your own no ye ofa akola na or the kosoro no the number form or the kosoro no the number form or the kosoro no the number form na akola na esre na waye energized na nani age we na ye say we don't want ya staircase ni wo fie ho, we don't want to walk on it. Ye nim the entire staircase ni po e walk on no. Eno ane se wo ho na made no opepa so de bia shine so ye fro kosisro na ade aka se wa ye use phone ni ye fre no mo yi abreye. We don't even understand why there is staircase in the house. Then they instantly begin to laugh and smile. They use this to rewire their mind and restructure their inner self. In kolano kra ya wo mo peche no, they want exercise, they need it. But we find these actions dangerous and disturbing, so we shout and yell at these children. So mama ntwa wo ho me dem oba say mo de ne kwa ya kodu level bi mpo say ye believe say woto abofra no kosoro abayifo nti esoro beche no otu no kosoro kra video bi amihu yi oto ne ba ne kosoro na abofra na yira wo wiem ye print sa de we nyina egugu obibini adwene mu obibini sro witch a chain bibia o sro witch kora chain ono a boni a odi ne ho. Africa, our lives are miserable. Your understanding is killing us. Lack of knowledge is blocking us. We need to get into ourselves if we really want liberations. If we really want liberation, we are discussing absurdity. Now we share spiritual hour with the pride of our ancestors. I am always the pride. They smell through me, they hear through me, and they drop every particle of information through me to us. The other day, na me Shatawale muwe make us a mini start system. Will be say, or ye libra na me way. Baby, I don't know Baby, I don't know ho. I know they come from your area at all. I know they use dogmatic zodiac for things. I be African woman. Pure African woman. Aye. Na we na mu ye we for money. Say ye we for money anka sem bi esi ye no sa time na kai say me blues anka if social media is for money. Me ye bishop bi interview. No ni woman bi anya asem. Inti me ye interview na me ye na part 1 and 2. Asem na oni woman anya ni no ka bibia wom. And a me show part 1 no. That time I was on TV. Me show part 1 no. And asem ne ba na police case ni ade eba mu no mo che omo. Kwa edu na no mo de aboni ni nyina na ne lawyer e defend a ono ase enye sa no part 2 no na ewo mu nyina wa confirm. That week na me show part 1 na nka me show part 2 no. And me hold the video no. I still have that video in my office. Na me hold that video no because me be realize say me video na nka be cross e be ko bi nka be court for kra ba be sa video no akofie sa asem no. Inti se na nka me ye wei for fame ni sika ni ade anka that was the time. Man show part 2 no. Because nka the papa ni be ko jail straight. Nka be ya asem na me keep video no. Inti after asem no na ofre me woni ni fie na obi sa me say adenti na men show video no why na ka me say ma me show na me say me hu say me show video na nka be complicate you big time. I am for peace, I am not for war. Some of these bishops, they respect me, papa, though they don't say these things outside. Inti ade we na me ye wa no. It's pure spirituality. Boy ye nyina na yafro. I'm not selling anything to you. I'm not preaching anything to you. I'm preaching yourself to you. And it is coming from a heart full of love. I'm doing this thing passionately because it is my calling. So I want you to take every word I'm saying here seriously and practice them. I'm not saying call me. Take your child out on weekends. Nagan and po taking weekends. I don't know. Let them open up to the sun and spin as much as they can. And here now do your swing. Turn and flip to stimulate your right mind to ascend. You can also try this and see so to me anantia. We are not flexible. We can't turn, we can't twist. But we're like that. If someone wants to attack your spirituality, all they have to do is to convince you to stop being active. This is what Abrofo did to you. So sorry anapa did na kwatene condition mu na ye adwuma. Usi wana utonko na fe wudi weni bere na wode konkrofo so. Spiritually, you were dead. Zero knowledge. Inti obia oma wa brabo peche. Say ye o maame, say ye o papa. Oma bibia ye peche ma unti unnecessary things. Na wo ye drugs. Wo ye master, wo ye memasem. Because you can't wo hokumu. Because I can force it so be pai wa pampemua. No se she wuko din. Anything I wish I could cheer. Sabia here form, but they add up to the family. And sika form, but they be no. It takes the grace of God. And yem kron. And a boom. Anybody who wants to give you life, Emma won't active, no run. Or give you a life that prevents you from moving, spinning, flipping, and behaving like Akom has descended on you, no journey. Obi opesa wontena se peche. This is not what we are talking about today, but it dropped in my soul to share the mystery technique with you. This is what brings spirituality out of you. Body nankasa pressure and eye body making it fine. Titina hona ye eni heni. Na wo de yesa abrochire de wo wa yetua wo nti wotena dem na ne nkrofo awo 150. Tina hona tina internet no so na bu nkrofo na mempa adwuma nye. Ai, wo be ku ho. Me catch plane. Udi obia ne ukwa na wo ne na wo baako na wagya ba ma na oye adwuma na ban ti sika na ma direct nti why 5 na utifie nti de wunya adwuma na wo twufo na oye nkonkonsa wa wie ye mobo any life ma wo ye comfortable nti na me ni lazy people njele ne nam sa enya no ne ye kende but it dropped in my soul to share this with you and also explain to you that the kingdom of God being with children means that they have the key to us learning about ascension and enlightenment. We have opportunity to learn from them. In South Africa, akola untumi bisa ne maame asem. Ono na wawo no wo hye ne so san akosunya de ye fi ne ho. Akola ne kura ne dia o ye no mpo. Ye stop no. Ye envelope ne ye sua e de afiri mofra ne ho. Se ya ndwin sei. Ye ni ba bia ye kɔ. We will continue our case on absurdity next week. E beto asasem we so ne yakɔ deeper ye sim akɔfom. Ne ya hwɛ ni ame bi ayeye. Na ye hu how dangerous and how serious etie. Na ye hu say we are spirit beings. Ye hu say ye nya ne ye Beelzebub. Ye nya ne ye Metatron. Na wo so hu Metatron. Ah! No way. Abusia, ya be ye case study no. Next week, Abusia, holiday na eba no. Enjoy it well. The only be no wo nchen and love them. Visit your family. Fracas be a wo wuni unia ne o maame ne o papa no montam no. Let's scale it this year. Ouroboros is ending. Let's end it with a grand style. Oni wukunu na eni wa hwe nkola no. Nkola nso be ko no wa ma ne nko. Ai One one kasa papa wo ye man ni no de boni let it go. Aye, asuni faso bia. That is what we are here to do. To experience all these things. We don't have to get stuck in it. Ascension is the #1 goal. Uma ye nyina emfa ya adwene enkoso. Next week no God willing no ye be ko deeper. Ne ya hwe some resurrectionist no omuni amebi omo ye ne ya hwe omo law of ye be ko deeper into this absurdity. The shallow or the surface is what I've given you. Start spinning. Don't be inactive. Be very active. I try and have time for yourself. Maybe ketwe be many important to you. That is spirituality. And you barrier like that. Macro.